Welcome. In today's Parking Network news, we have an interview with TIBA's new CEO, and we talk to Parking Today's John Van Horn about the upcoming Pi and Parking Today's 20-year anniversary. But first, here are this week's headlines. Duncan Solutions has been acquired by Marlin Equity Partners, effective immediately. AVE Aviziens and Uniper sign an agreement to work together to expand the EV charging infrastructure in Germany. The City of Houston is introducing new pay-by-plate parking meters from T2 Systems as part of a 5-year plan to replace their aging meters. If you want to read more about the headlines and articles from the worldwide parking industry, go to parking-net.com. Moshe David recently became CEO of TIBA Parking Systems, designer and manufacturer of state-of-the-art access and revenue control systems. We have him on the phone to ask him a few questions. Hi Moshe, thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Hi, thank you as well.
So what do you hope to bring to TIBA?
So I have over 20 years of experience in managing technology organizations and technology companies, primarily software. That's where most of my background is. Also, I have a lot of experience on the global basis. I managed operations, sales operations, organizations and companies that worked and sold in US, Europe, Asia Pacific, Latin America, and so on. So I have a pretty good global experience and technology background.
What, as a tech expert, is your view on where the parking industry is nowadays?
I think the parking industry is in a turning point, inflection point. Until recently, it was almost a pure hardware play, and those that had the better hardware and logic that was embedded in the hardware were the ones that led the market. I believe in the next few years, like many other markets, are going to change into more software, more capabilities will define, I would say, the winners in this market. So I think we're now in the beginning of a change or inflection point, and there will be more and more emphasis on the software, and the hardware will become, I'm not saying a commodity, but it will be less of a differentiator.
Okay. So what are the strengths and opportunities for TIBA in the market today?
TIBA has a well-established platform, very well accepted and adopted by dozens of dealers and hundreds or maybe even thousands of end customers. And it has the architecture, an open architecture, that can enable it to fastly integrate with other systems and or develop new capabilities, probably faster than most of our competitors, I would say.
Okay, so what do you envision is the future for TIBA?
The future for TIBA is, first of all, to build on the assets or the capabilities which I just mentioned, but definitely to put more emphasis on larger, more sophisticated systems that on one hand, we need to better and simplify the end user experience, and we also need to give the better service for the managers of the parking operators, for them to better control, manage, optimize their operation at a lower cost. And I think at the end of the day, the leading companies will be those that will bring a multidisciplinary solution and a better user experience to this market.
Okay, thanks Moshe. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye.
We also had the chance to talk to Parking Today's John Van Horn about the upcoming Pi show and Parking Today's 20th birthday. Let's hear what he had to say. Hi John, what are your expectations for the next Pi in Las Vegas?
The 2016 edition of the Parking Industry Exhibition is extremely important to us. We expect the largest turnout ever for our event. There will be more than 1,200 people there. It's going to be an exciting time, and it is our birthday, our 20th anniversary. We will have one heck of a celebration.
Yes, I can imagine. Congratulations. Can you tell us a bit about Parking Today's history and how it became what it is today?
Parking Today has become what we are because we're independent. We rely on input from our readers and from our advertisers and from consultants and from people who know what's going on in the parking industry. We cover all of the parking industry, and we feel we do it in a way that gives information to our readers, and that's the most important.
Okay. What would you say makes Pi different from the other trade shows?
Pi is different from other trade shows, primarily in the way we select our presenters. The seminars are not the result of a call for papers. They are a result of our talking to attendees, finding out what they want, and then reaching out and finding the best possible speaker for that particular topic. We are known throughout the industry for our seminars and the quality of the presentations.
Thank you, John. That's it for this week's Parking Network News. We'll be back next week with more news. In the meantime, please visit parking-net.com for all your daily dose of parking-related activities. I'm Tom Bissett. Thanks for watching.